since the last time I shot a video for you. Really just last summer got really busy with work and some summer classes and other stuff, and COVID obviously, so I mean, it just wasn't a good time for me to be filming, I felt like, and honestly I was just putting way too much pressure on myself to go out there and catch fish, and it was honestly making it less fun for me. But after talking with some of my family and friends, I decided that like now would be a good time to get back into it, and I'm looking forward to 2021. So this video is pretty much going to be a little bit of my new like swim bait arsenal, my goals for 2021, because we got some big goals, big hopes for 2021. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So one of the big things that I wanted to do personally for 2021 was throw a lot of big swim baits. And last summer when I stopped filming, that was kind of my main priority, I guess you would say. So I started throwing a lot of big glides and a couple of multi-jointed like bull shad style baits, but really for me what I gained from it was a little bit of experience and learning how to use the lures before I actually got swim bait set up and swim bait reel and all that stuff. But I picked up a lot of new lures, new swim baits and stuff, so I'll show you guys the first ones that are in the top of the box here. And those are the Megabass Dark Sleepers. So this one I believe is the what color is this? I think it's the brownie color, and that's a 3.8 inch, 3/4 of an ounce. And this one is the it's more of a bluegill color, and that one is 1/2 ounce and 3 inches. So the way that I like to use these is just reel them slow on bottom and almost work them like a jig, hop them every once in a while, and then if I am fishing current for smallies, which I primarily throw these for smallies, I'll hop them on bottom a couple times and burn them really fast and pause. Let them sink back to the bottom, and that pause is when they'll just clap it. But yeah, a lot of times I'll throw these early spring, like fall, really get those smallies fired up. The second bait out of the box is the Molex Glide bait 178 SS. The SS stands for slow sink. And if you guys are wondering why I got paper clips on all these baits coming up, it's because they've been hanging up there. But yeah, this is a pretty good trout imitating bait, a little bit shiny, wide body, as you guys can see. And I'm really looking forward to throwing this in the springtime in some rivers and clearer lakes that I know have trout in them. But trout lures, like, you'd be surprised, they work really well in lakes that also don't. I watched some videos on this bait. It has a really wide glide back and forth like this, and I think it's because of that wider body that it does that. But I'm definitely looking forward to throwing this. I picked this one up off Shop Carl's with the Carl's Club deal on it, so it was pretty cheap, and hopefully it'll be a good bang for your buck bait. So what I think I'm going to do now is just show you the glide baits that I got for 2021. I have some more up there, as you can see, but those are all used and these ones are new. So I'll show you the ones that I'm looking forward to throwing, and my goal is to catch fish on them. But this next one up is the GRAT Lures. Oh, nice hook in the finger. GRAT Lures Sneaky Pete glide bait, and I got this in a 5.75 inch size. I don't remember this exact color, but I saw it in a tactical bassin video, and it just looks so sick, like wicked good. Like, look at how sharp that tail turns. It's going to be a wicked nice wide glide, but also like with a smaller profile, you guys can, it's got some knockers in there too. It's the twitch, and then let it sit. It's crazy. I've done it with that gold Savage Gear Shine Glide in the smaller size too. Like, that just gets the fish so fired up. So I haven't tried the GRAT lures before, but there's one last look at that one. Definitely excited to throw that in this upcoming open water season. So I also picked up 2 new River to Sea S-Waver 168s. This one is the light trout color, and this one is the, what color is this? This one's the Terminator color, wicked good bait fish. That one's a little bit more trouty, but I don't know, I've caught them on this bait before, and I don't really think it looks like a trout, honestly. I think it's more just the action and a little bit of bright standout color, but I'll take the Terminator one out of the package for y'all. Maybe. So this is that Terminator color. It's see-through. You guys can probably see my hand through it, but right on the bottom there, I don't know if the light's gonna get that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's got the wicked nice purple reflection on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the speckles on the side of it too, like just crazy bright bait in the water while it's still looking natural. I think this will be a great lure in the summertime and probably all year round. Just good all around bait fish color, and I'm really excited to throw some more S-Wavers out there. I caught a few fish on them last year, and wicked quality bait for the price point, and yeah, that's definitely a sick looking bait. Swim bait out of the box is the Spro BBZ something swim bait, but this is a wicked big bait, as you guys can tell. For me anyways, it's a big bait for me. I'm still a new swim bait fisherman, but 8 inches. I think it's right around 4 ounces, and multi-joint. This is the carp color, and the reason I got the carp color is, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's pretty brown and gold, and it has a soft tail on it. And we have a ton of creek chub up here in Maine, and that's one of the main forages for bass in the river systems around here. You know, they got creek chub, brook trout, shiners, craws. You got some like Helgramite style little stuff crawling around on bottom, but there isn't a crazy abundance of like really big creek chub, if that makes sense. Like most of the ones that you'll accidentally catch are right around this size, and I've caught bass with creek chub right down their throat that are this big. So I mean, I'm definitely excited to, oh, this is the Spro BBZ one, by the way, but I'm definitely excited to throw a different looking bait like this. I'm not really big into multi-jointed bait, so that's one of my goals for me, is to get good at throwing those. So the next bait out of the box is actually I just got it in the mail today, and I didn't know that I was receiving it, so shout out to the guy who sent me it. But it's a Castatic swim bait, and I don't know if it goes with this wake head or not, but it just looks sick. Like, look at how soft it is, and that's the wake head. It might be a crank down, I'm not 100% sure, but I haven't thrown a bait like this before. So going into a new year with new goals, this will definitely be one of the ones that I'm trying to catch a fish on. All right, last but not least, we have the Evergreen Lures Bream Slide. And this is a bluegill sunfish style glide bait, 5.75 inches. Got the pink top, pink feathered trebles. I mean, that has Smalley Killer written all over it. Like, that just looks so sick. It also has the lead tape, so it gets more of a sink, but oh, that just looks so nice. Get a nice close-up for you guys there. Just dirty. But yeah, definitely going to be chucking this a ton in the rivers for some smallmouth. Probably chuck it on some lakes for a largemouth as well, but just, it's got Smalley Killer written all over it for me. So now that we've gone over the new swim baits that I'm going to be checking around a lot this year, I just thought I'd go over some of my goals for 2021. I mean, kind of a cliche video, I get it, but for me, I think the biggest goal is just to grow as an angler. I mean, you want to get better every year, and I'd also like to grow my channel as well. You know, obviously taking most of the summer off wasn't like great. I caught so many big fish this summer that nobody got to see on camera and stuff, and like I really just felt guilty every time I went fishing and didn't film. But I mean, I lost my GoPro charger too, and I just really just too lazy to get another one. I decided I'd rather fish without GoPro on my chest all the time. But this year, you know, that'll be different. I'll be out there a lot, and I'll be filming a lot, trying to grow. And I think, like, fishing wise, most of my goals are like, I caught that smallie that was in one of my last videos. That was my PB, right around 6'2", I was guessing, but definitely over 6 pounds. And I think, let me think here for a second. I think my goal this year is to catch a largie over 8, and I definitely think that's possible with some of the lakes around here. And what else? I'd also like to get into fly fishing this year. So a couple of my buddies got camps up north, and that'll be key for going to get on some big berkeys up there. But I'd really like to get into swim bait fishing a lot. Like, tackle is expensive. Like, tackle is really expensive, and you know, being an 18-year-old trying to make this work isn't always the easiest thing. So swim baits, once you get them, you have them. Like, I'll get a couple lure retrievers as well, but like, I mean, just look at the, like, why wouldn't I want to throw baits like that all the time? I mean, it's just sick, and the big fish potential is always there. It's always in the back of your mind. Like, the next fish you catch could be the biggest one of your life. So yeah, I think those are really my main goals. I'm trying to expand the channel a lot too. I've totally spaced the fact that my girlfriend's family gave me a camera to use, and I just completely forgot about it. But got some new tripods coming in. Got some I don't even know what they're called. Just more attachments for the GoPro to film from different angles and stuff. And I'll have one of my buddies filming for me too this summer, so that'll be wicked helpful. And I think that's most of my goals for 2021, is just grow, expand as a swim bait angler, and as a just bass fisherman in general. And yeah, I also went pike fishing today. Didn't catch any pike, but got one bass, so I'll throw that clip in right now. All right, first flag. Yep, moving too. We'll give him a spin, let him take some line. I'm pretty sure it's a pike on there, so I'm gonna grab my gloves. This is gonna be my setup. Oh yeah, good fish. Yep, got him. Stay on there. Nice bass. And there you go. First fish of the day. Been out here for 2 hours. He ran with it a lot for a little guy, yeah. Got him pinned really good with these treble hooks. Really good. There's one out. Let's get the other one out. that was the size shiner he ate. We'll let him have it. First fish of the day, maybe the last, so off he goes. All right, really quick, just before I end the video, I will be creating a new Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat for this YouTube channel. So let me know in the comments what you want the new channel name to be. Right now it's Colmore Outdoors, and I'm gonna create the social media platforms under that name. But if you guys want a different name, like something with bass fishing or something with like just like being up in the Northeast, being up in Maine, like it was 207 angling, but you know, I didn't really like that name that much. So just let me know in the comments. I'll put my new social medias down in the description, and make sure to like and subscribe, because that does help grow the channel, which is one of my goals for 2021. So yeah, thank you guys, and I look forward to making some new content for you.